Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Kev. Welcome back to Kev's Weekly Pool. We are going to get into the newer comics that came out this week, but I want to give a couple of these to you guys. Thank you for participating in the short I had posted, and what I had posted was, is the price too high? Now, I was at the comic book store and there was a lot of aluminum foil comics that came out, and we got to talking about, well, because the Green Lantern's 600th issue came out, and they were charging $6.99 for it, and I was like, that's outrageous. And then it was like, well, you think that's outrageous? How about the Marvel aluminum foil comics? Those are $14.99. And I'm like, no, but Superman aluminum foil is like $8.99, and he's like, yeah, but that's DC, that's not Marvel. And so I had posted, put up a poll to see, is the price too high? 43% of you said that the price is too high. Yes, it's high, $14.99. 57 of you guys, or 57% of you guys said that the price is not too high. You said no. And we're talking about aluminum foil that, you go to like a Dollar Tree or, grocery store, put it on your food and you put it in the fridge. We're talking about that type of aluminum foil that they converted to make it to a comic book. That's $14.99. We're not talking about like 2 or 3 comics for $14.99 altogether and then aluminum foil. I'm talking about one comic book by itself, $14.99. And 57% of you said that it wasn't. I was kind of hoping that you would have left a comment for those who, think that that's not a lot. And everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Don't look. No judges for me. But can a brother borrow a couple of bucks? You know what I'm saying? If it's not really a thing, send some money this way. You feel me? But enough with that. Just want to open it up and shout outs to you guys again for participating. Now, without continuing to look at this face and this hair, let's get into the comics that came out this week. All right, so we got the Alien comic, Alien Killer King, or King of Killer. I think this comic here will be an excellent read. So I might make it the favorite comic. I don't know just yet. I think because if you seen Prey, or matter of fact, the TV show on Hulu, Killer of Killers, is the Predator version. And I think Marvel is trying to do something with the aliens in that regard. So that's something to see. Now, I want you guys to take a look at this, because as I mentioned before in the beginning of the video about the aluminum, this is a DC comic, and let's get it focused. It says $7.99, right? And that's a DC cover. Later on, we'll see a Marvel cover, and I'm happy that they had at least one out there that is the Daredevil comic, but we'll get there. Captain Marvel, in her past, I wonder what they're going to focus on. I kind of fell off on Captain Marvel, so her dark past, so I don't know if anything about this or want to read up on it. I don't know. Is this a comic you guys are planning on getting? So as we go on about our random rants, when new comics come out, I kind of want to have a topic. So can you guys down in the comment section below leave a comment of what you guys might want to talk about? Daredevil first issue coming out after the beginning of the second season. First episode came out last week. Definitely give this a look, because Daredevil Born Again is real good on Netflix. I like their version of it. I was kind of skeptical about Daredevil, the comic, because I'm like, they're probably just going to retell the story in comic book form, and I really hope that they don't do that. Now, I'm showing you guys the cover art, but I know I'm going to go back and show you the price tag for Daredevil in a quick second. but Deadpool is out here. So yeah, let me know in the comment section what you guys might want to discuss. And it can be about the price range. It can be about what comics you've read in the past, what comics you're currently reading right now. I want to know what you guys are reading. Some comics that you might, suggest to me to read. Now, if I'm being honest, if you're going to suggest some comics for me to read, please be aware that I don't read anything that's kind of like, I don't know, deal with the devil type stuff like that. So like, I would never read Walking Dead. So comics in that range of comics I probably would never read. But hey, are you reading it? Let me know what you guys think about this comic right here. Kilroy was Dave's pick of the comic for that week. He said to just read it, and I'm like, I don't know. We got Lion King. Yeah, I picked up this comic right here. It looked interesting to me. Magus Jakuta, and I'm pretty sure I pronounced that wrong, because my pronunciations on words and people's names, they just don't happen like that. I want to get back into Nova, but this is about the original Nova, not Sam Nova, that was part of the Champions, that had the young Nova on there. I think his name was Sam. I liked his comic. It was a short run he had back in I want to say 2017. So I don't know. Maybe I might pick up Nova, might not. But yeah, I would like to get your guys' input on comics that you're reading and might want to talk about. We have some Absolute Superman. I'm loving the cover art for it. If you guys haven't read Absolute Superman, definitely read it. Like I said, the Absolute series is amazing. We got Bizarro. And again, his price tag also is $7.99. What are we doing here? $7.99 for an aluminum foil. And then, Marvel is $14.99. Still baffles my mind. But yeah, we got Godzilla, the Ninja Turtles and Godzilla. If you guys aren't reading that I read the first issue and I picked up issues. I believe that one right there was issue 5. So I picked up 2 through 4, and I'm definitely gonna give it a read. And it might be on Kev's or the Hop In issue. I got to get back on that. I'm waiting for the Stranger Things came in, so I'm gonna read that. And then I'm waiting for The Quiet Place. I'm waiting for that issue to come out. It should be dropping in April. So obviously not this week, but it might be next week. I don't know. I didn't look to see. But we got some Wonder Man. I didn't finish watching Wonder Man. Let me know if you guys are even watching Wonder Man. I kind of fell off on that because he likes to change up their words. I'm like, that's not your job. Your job is to read and just do it. Yeah, see, that one's $14.99. And then we have another aluminum foil for DC, and that is $7.99. You guys will get a chance to pause and look at it. And I kind of like, it's kind of like, what's the word? It's kind of like cringy when he does it, and it's good acting. So I'm not saying it's bad acting, but as far as Wonder Man, I just haven't finished watching because I got to the point where he finally got the role to play Wonder Man, and I'm like, bro, like, this is your shot. Don't mess it up. But yeah, I might, I'll finish it and give my thoughts on Wonder Man someday. I guess whenever I finish watching it, but it should hopefully be before what's the name? Before the Spider-Man movie. These are the graphic novels that were, or the trade paperback graphic novel trade, however, which way you want to say it, that came out as well for this week. We got our Elvis Presley, our Detective Comics, and I think maybe I went past it already, but no, I didn't. There we go. Absolute Superman. and I can't wait to see. Now these are my picks. It is Aliens, King of Killer. I knew I was going to pick this up because I like to read the Aliens and the Predator so far. And then I got the Daredevil as well. And issue number 1. And he was at a $5.99. $5.99. I don't like the price tag, Marvel. Over to DC, we got our Batman Static Shock. I gotta read that. It's a nice run so far, and we gotta keep it up. If we keep reading Static Shock, we can definitely get more Static Shock. Now, this is a Batman Static Shock. And then, I also had to get the Bizarro. Give it a shot. I like the Bizarro run when he was with Jason Todd and Artemis. I like that Bizarro. Maybe this might be the same or a little bit different. Then, I had to get Absolute Superman out. Who is that character you think that is that he is standing over? Is it Shazam or is it Adam? I believe it's Adam, but it could be Shazam. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. Who do you think is going to be in this comic? And, Batman, so far this run is amazing. I think I've read up to, this is issue 8, so I've read up to maybe 3. And I'm rotating my comics to read them, so don't judge a brother. Batgirl, last I left off, she was still with her mom trying to fight the Klan to get her. So I'm pretty sure it's further down, but also a good read. And the JSA, kind of my weak read as far as like caring to read them, but I have them anyway just because it is also a nice story. For my indie comics, we got the Ninja Turtles and Godzilla. Amazing. And like I said, I picked up the rest of the comics that I didn't have. I haven't started reading this, but I have the first 3. And I showed you in the previous Kes Weekly Pool, I think the first one. And Magnus Giacato. Hopefully I pronounced that right, but this is the third one. This cover art got my attention, so I had to pick it up, and the first 2 issues of it. Now this right here, if you're not reading the Image Ghost line, this is going to be one. This is 1 of 5, so I can't wait to read these. Because it's amazing. So these are the ones that I picked up. Like I said, this is issue 2 of the Godzilla and the Ninja Turtles. These cover arts are amazing. This is issue 3, and then we got issues 4 coming up right now. So it's a nice little concept with Shredder and Splinter, and now the Turtles are getting involved in it. Now, like I said, I had to get the first issue just to see what's going on. I like the cover art, and I said, just pick it up. It's only 3 issues in deep. First one is $8.99, and then after that it's $5.99, which I'm still like, come on, what are we doing here? These independent comics are really, but if the story is good, I guess it's good. All right, let's get back to my face. Yeah, so that was this week's comics. You let me know what you picked up off the rack. Was this week for you, or was it a strong pull for you this week? Do you like the price tags of them, or don't you? Let me know. Also, let's talk about that. I showed you proof. So for those who are saying, the 57% of you guys that said, yes, it's perfectly fine, or no, it's not a problem to buy a $14.99 cover from Marvel, but DC is like $7.99. Let me know. I would like to know. Not that you have to justify your thought process or the reason why you decided that's what you wanted to get. I just want to know. And also, can you let a brother hold a couple of that money so I can buy me a $14.99 cover? But yeah, so the comic that I'm excited to read is the Magus Jakuta. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing this wrong. I tried to Google it to see, and I'm sweating up a storm, you guys. I'm sweating up a storm. I to see how to pronounce it, but nothing was coming up. I like to hear pronounced instead of trying to read, but it said Jakuta. So that's what I got for you. And if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But for the creator of this story, what's up? I would like to interview you. But first I would have to read your comic just to get an idea of what you're even discussing. But nonetheless, that has been my rant. I want to get to know what you guys pull off the rack. If you have any suggestions, let me know what comics you think I should read. Again, I don't like to read comics that are like in the same line as The Walking Dead or anything with vampires in it. Like, I don't like those type of things. I just don't. And it's like, it's real hot in my house. It's warm outside and I just turned off the heater, so I am sweating up a storm. But speaking of storm, have you guys been reading Storm's comic from Marvel? That is one of the Marvels that I like picking up. So anyway, again, let me know what you guys think about still the pricing for aluminum foil, and let me know if you guys, what you might recommend for me reading with that, range of comics that I'm willing to read. And then also, what are your comics that you pick up off the rack? And was this the week that you were excited for these comics, or was it not the week that you're excited for? Let me know down in the comment section. As always, I've been Kev. You've been you. Let's stay in tune.